Nicola asks a question about introspection, a method of doing it. So here's one. This is for introspecting about your goals. So you start by trying to think of what are your goals and write them down, make a list. So that's just like regular introspection where you think about something about yourself. Just do your best. And then the point is there's going to be later steps where you try to improve your introspection. So first start with whatever list you can come up with of what your goals are and put them in order from most important to least important. Then you spend around 2 weeks and you write down what you do every day. What activities did you do? How long did you do them? You keep like a log of it, like in a spreadsheet or something. After you've got enough data about what you do, and it should be from like a regular part of your life, like not when you're on vacation, not when guests are visiting, just regular daily life. Assuming you have a regular daily life, like not everyone has sort of a consistent life pattern, but most people do. Like they go to work, they do something with their family on the weekends, etc. Something like that, If you have any kind of regular life pattern or like you go to your classes in college, then you want to gather data from normal days that are representative of what your life is like. If you don't have a regular life pattern, it's harder, but just try it anyways, I guess. So you get about 2 weeks of data where you record what you did and how long. And before that, you have the goal list. So what you do next is for every single activity you did, you figure out how many times you did it and the total amount of time. Like you combine entries. Like if you slept more than one time, then you can combine them. And then after that, you figure out for each activity what goals is it working towards. Then what you can do is make a list of how many activities you did for each goal and how much time you spent for each goal. And you can put those lists in order. So you have a list of which goals had the most number of activities to the least number of activities done to help with that goal. And you get a list of which goals had the most amount of time spent on that goal to the least amount of time. So then you have these two lists of your actual behavior, how you live, what goals you actually work on during your life. And then you compare them to your original list of what you think your goals are. So you get some information about what your goals that you're actually working towards are and what you think your goals are or want your goals to be, but they aren't actually. And if you compare those, you will understand yourself better. You'll realize that you have some goals you didn't realize you had. You will do activities that are for goals that were not on your original list. And there will be things on your list that you think are important goals to you, but you're doing very little to actually pursue them. So it'll help you correct your introspection. So originally you try to think like, what is your life like? What are you like? What do you value? What are your goals, etc. And you write it down. And then you get actual data and you compare the data to what you thought. And then you can improve your thought process about yourself. You can understand yourself better. You can use it to try to think like, why did I misunderstand myself? What went wrong? You can try to like figure out where the mistakes happened, like what you didn't realize about yourself. Also, some activities can help more than one goal. So you can just count them for multiple goals, or you can also weight them. Like you can say it counts fully for one goal and it also counts like 20% towards a different goal. So it's up to you how to divide up the goals, the activities by goal. Just as long as you do something reasonable that makes sense, you should get useful information.